Good morning and welcome to the Des Plaines Chamber of Commerce 2023 Community Enhancement Awards and the Mayor's Annual Address to Business. I have to say, what a wonderful way to start off our morning with the beautiful music. Let's give a shout out to the very talented Maine West Fine Arts Department Choraleers, led by Jim Schiffner. Jim is standing back there, but you need to come out because they are incredible. And the students would love to stay, but they have to get to school, so you guys all need to leave. And again, just one more time, a big shout out to you all. Thank you. So thank you all for coming. There are so much exciting things the city has in store, and cheering on, we're going to hear today, and cheering on the 2023 Community Enhancement Award winners. Before we begin the program, I want to acknowledge our wonderful event sponsors. I know many are sitting around the room. Advocate Lutheran General Hospital, and they're sitting right over there, as well as, or actually right there, and Village Bank and Trust in Des Plaines. Also, our AV partners that are going to make this program do so well. Ian Ryan Interactive, and also Marissa's helping out too, so I want to give a shout out. She's back there. And also 2022 Community Enhancement Award winner Stan Katecki, our photographer. And check out social media because we will have all the photos up there as soon as we can of today's event. After the event today, if you didn't get a chance to stop by our member display tables that are located outside in the lobby area, please visit these fabulous organizations. They have great information to share with you. So we are so fortunate to work in a city that has become a second home to all of you. Many that don't live here still are so invested in this community that are here, and this is, again, our second home. Thank you to the City of Des Plaines and our elected representatives for all your support and partnership. And also thank you to Rich and Ron Onesti and their team at Onesti Entertainment for hosting us once again in this beautiful venue where we could have entertainment on the stage and do the awards and really give you a wonderful program today. So I'm going to right now introduce some of our many elected officials and distinguished guests that are here with us. So please, if I may, introduce you all so everybody who hasn't gotten a chance to meet them, you'll get to see them and hopefully talk to them after the program. From the 28th District, representing State Senator Laura Murphy, who happens to be in Spain, but she sends her regards, is Sam Stodghill. And you'll see Sam a lot more in a little bit. Also, Des Plaines Mayor Andrew Gachikowski. Second Ward Alderman Colt Moyland. Third Ward Alderman Sean Oscarica. Fourth Ward Alderman and former Chamber Board member Arthur Zandrozny. Sixth Ward Alderman Malcolm Chester, and Seventh Ward Alderman Patsy Smith, and Eighth Ward Alderman Shamoun Ebrahimi, and City Clerk, our very own Jessica Mostalski. And we have many Des Plaines Chamber Park District Commissioners, Aaron Dorr. We also have Jim Grady and Don Rosedale and Eli Williams, who's a Des Plaines Chamber Board member as well. And from the Des Plaines Public Library Board, we have President Dr. Gregory Sarlo and Secretary Lisa Dubrock. And Oakton trustees, we have Trustee William Safford, Oakton College, and Benjamin Salzberg. And I know it's going to feel like I'm introducing all the audience, but again, we appreciate all these wonderful representatives. And we also have distinguished guests from various organizations around the city. And when I call your name, if you could please stand and be recognized as well. From the City of Des Plaines, we have City Manager Michael Bartholomew. Right back there. Police Chief David Anderson. Fire Chief, and they're not related, but Dan Anderson. And we have a former mayor here, Mayor Mike Albrecht. And from District 62, Superintendent Dr. Michael Amadea. And past Chamber Board President, Executive Director of the Des Plaines Park District, Don Miletich. Executive Director, Des Plaines History Center, I saw him walk in, Philip Moore. Executive Director, who needs no introduction again, everybody knows her, of the Des Plaines Public Library and current board member. She's actually on our executive committee, Jo Bonal. I'm almost done. Executive Director of the Center of Concern, John McNabola. Commander of the American Legion, Thomas Strassner. Executive Director of Cleanup Give Back, Donna Adams. All these VIPs. President of Oakton Community College, Dr. Joyanne Smith. And Vice President Cindy Malhen Van Brock. Oh, I hope I did that right, Cindy. I tried. With Advocate Lutheran General Hospital. And finally, President and Editor of Des Plaines Journal and Topics, Todd Wessel. So I'd like to recognize our 2023 Chamber Board of Directors and past presidents led by our Chamber Board President, Rebecca Banks. If you could please stand so everybody knows you have the red name tags, our board members of the Chamber that are here. We absolutely would not be the strong, vibrant chamber without all of your support and without all of you that are members that are here. Your dedication is amazing, and it makes it fun going to work each day for Jane, Marissa, and myself. So we really, really appreciate you all coming out to support the city and to support us. We have many exciting things in store, which hopefully you've seen in the next coming weeks and months ahead. So be on the lookout for our emails, the social media posts, even the phone calls from Jane on what events and opportunities you won't want to miss. So right now, we are less than a month away, and we are gearing up for the best nights of the year at the Chamber, the Spring Garden Ball. Here to give you a little glitz and glam all the way from Hollywood, they came here all the way, is co-host, Best Actor nominee, Michael Feelish, better known as Skip, with Guaranteed Rate, escorted by the smart, beautiful, and sassy Michelle Epperson, known as Michelle Norton with Northwest Mutual.
Thank you, Andrea. We are here reporting live with all of the stars at the Downtown Des Plaines Theater to let you all know what is the 411 of the hottest ticket in town, this year's Des Plaines Spring Garden Ball. Today, Michelle and I were asked to come and present the awards for this special event.
Hey, Skip. Now, before we get to the main attraction, we should really look back at last year's Spring Garden Ball, DSPN Night Out. The winners and their accomplishments were phenomenal. Former Chamber Board President Don Miletich, I've been practicing that for you, Don, but I will let you know he was nominated for Best Director. Thank you for all your contributions in serving in our last year's Chamber Board President.
Why, yes, and Marnie D. Thorne was voted by the Academy as the 2024 President-elect of the board. Marnie, unfortunately, could not be here today, but she will be present at this year's Spring Garden Ball Glitz and Glam, a night with the stars on Friday, April 14th.
And speaking of stars, I see our 2023 chairwoman of this year's Spring Garden Ball, Sharon Lynch, looking beautiful as always. You and your dedication are always impeccable, and the Chamber is so appreciative of your contributions over the years.
As a reward, Sharon, we would like to present to you a cutout, life-size figure of Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson to bring back to your real estate agent office. Michelle, did you bring the cutout?
I thought that was mine, but let's transition to our 2023 award winners. Here we have the latest results in. It's the 2023 nominee for Best Supporting Cast. Skip, the envelope.
Moonlight.
No, it is not Moonlight. The Best Supporting Cast for this year's 2023 winner is, may I have a drum roll, please? Thank you. It is all of you. All of you have been elected to come out to the Des Plaines Spring Garden Ball Glitz and Glam.
The Des Plaines Chamber of Commerce is excited to announce that for the first time ever, the Star Stud event will be held at the Rivers Casino Event Center beginning at 6 p.m. sharp. Our signature event is brought to you by Rivers Casino and Porty Brown Accountants and Advisors. Benefits of the evening go towards a wide range of chamber programming and the Chamber's Educational Foundation that since 1989 has given out $154,000 in scholarships to high school graduating seniors, and for the past 6 years has helped to fund our Veterans Back to Work Boot Camp program.
Woo. It is truly a night filled with all of the VIPs, outstanding cuisine and drinks, live entertainment, silent auction, grand prize raffles, swag bags, and more. And wait, you spoke, we listened. Once again, there will be a 1-hour bar after dinner and even a late night snack. Dancing and entertainment is by Bizarre Entertainment, and we heard there's even more star-studded surprises.
Tickets for the ball as well as raffle tickets are available on the Chamber website at www.dpchamber.com. Don't forget, this is a perfect event to bring your significant other, clients, or customers. The event ends at 11 p.m., and the after party begins immediately following outside the event center doors of Rivers Casino. Where's Joe Mock? Joe, are you in the building? Hope to see you there, my friend. That's right, Michelle. You don't even have to go home. You can stay there. Here's to a night with the stars, with all of the glitz and glam.
And as we bid you adieu to another incredible ceremony, let's remember the laughter, the joy that this community brings for when we all come together.
Until then, seize the day, and we will see you all at the ball. Thank you, and good night.
Okay, I had to pay them a lot to do this. Thank you guys so much. So now it is my pleasure to introduce to you Rebecca Banks, our 2023 Chamber Board President. She is the Regional People Business Partner of GHD to present the Des Plaines Chamber of Commerce and Industries Community Enhancement Awards. Rebecca.
Thank you, Andrea. I've been involved with the Chamber for over 7 years, and when I joined GHD 3 years ago, one of my first tasks was making sure we became members of the Des Plaines Chamber, which is comprised of so many businesses doing amazing work in and around the community. Today, it is my honor to be this year's president of the Chamber of Commerce and to present the Des Plaines Chamber's Community Enhancement Awards. For the past 57 years, the Des Plaines Chamber of Commerce has recognized businesses that have gone beyond the norm when building and/or improving their business or volunteering their time for the betterment of the Des Plaines community. Eligibility for this award requires that each nominee must be a Des Plaines business and active member of the Chamber of Commerce. The project, program, or action must have taken place between January 2022 and December 2022. Qualifications include new business development or expansion, business rehabilitation or renovation, a substantial increase in the employee base, a new program development, companies that donate or give back to the community. In previous years, many of our awardees applied for business assistance grants from the City of Des Plaines and received monies to help fund their permanent building improvements. For more information on how to apply for these grants, please visit the City of Des Plaines website or speak to the Director of Community and Economic Development, John Carlisle. In addition to the awards, recipients will be featured in acknowledgments and press releases to local media. Today's event will also be televised on the Des Community Access Channel. I would like to call up Sam Stogsdill from State Senator Laura Murphy's office, who will also be giving each of the recipients a special certificate of recognition for their contributions in addition to the Community Enhancement Award. So let's begin. Our first recipient is American Legion Post 36. Accepting on their behalf is Commander Tom Strasner, Steve Adams, Herman Zelk, and Ron White. Come on out, guys. All right, so the award is being presented to the American Legion Post 36 in recognition of their continuous support of veterans in the Des Plaines community in 2022. Their Shop with the Vet program helped over 17 families receive Sam's Club gift cards. Many of the funds were collected for this program by their members through summer cookouts in front of Sam's Club. And at Thanksgiving, they provided 125 dinners and desserts to those in need. Over the past 6 years, the Legion members have donated their time as mentors as well as space at the Legion for the Chamber's Veterans Back to Work Boot Camp, a program that helps transitioning vets with their futures. Thank you, American Legion Post 36. Over here for a picture. Our next recipient is B&E Accounting and Tax CPA PC. Accepting on their behalf is founder, owner, CPA, Richard Sasson. The award is being presented to B&E Accounting and Tax CPA PC in recognition of their unwavering support of many of our local small and nonprofit businesses in Des Plaines, including Des Plaines Chamber and Center of Concern. By helping them navigate the ERTC tax program, Cook County's Small Business Grow Grant, and several other concerns like ERTC robocalls in 2022 and more. Their proactive approach helped several chamber members, no matter if they were a current client or not. As a result, they have positively impacted many of our Des Plaines small businesses during a difficult time when every penny counted to help keep their doors open. They have been wonderful chamber members through the years and very involved in the Chamber's DIN networking group, where they are a big contributor by helping other businesses grow their customer base. Thank you, B&E Accounting and Tax CPA PC. All right, our next recipient is Brew Coffee Lab. Accepting on their behalf is owner Jafflet Aranis Jr. The award is being presented to Brew Coffee Lab in recognition of their partnership and collaboration with the City of Des Plaines on relocating their coffee shop from Lee Street to downtown in the train station. Brew invested thousands in procuring new equipment and designing a new build-out of the space in the station. Opening quickly over Memorial Day weekend to rave reviews, Brew Coffee Lab has quickly become part of the fabric of Des Plaines, helping revitalize our downtown. Thank you, Brew Coffee Lab. Thank you. Our next recipient is Des Plaines Public Library. Accepting on their behalf is Executive Director Joe Bonell and Library Board President Dr. Gregory Sarlo. Des Plaines Public Library is one of just 16 libraries in the state of Illinois and 90 nationwide named a 5-star America's Star Library in the 2022 Library Journal Index of Public Services. The library is one of the few buildings in Des Plaines used by all residents, drawing over 1 million people to downtown Des Plaines over the past 10 years, not only to check out books, but to attend the thousands of programs and events scheduled for adults, kids, and teens. As an early voting location in 2022, the library brought in 5,597 voters. The library staff are active leaders in the Des Plaines Chamber of Commerce, Kiwanis, Rotary, the Arts Council, and the Des Plaines Youth Commission. The team worked with State Senator Laura Murphy, District 62, District 207, to get library cards issued to children in unincorporated Des Plaines. They also host many events and activities with our local school districts, have partnered with the Des Plaines Arts Council and the Des Plaines Park District on many programs, and Ascension Holy Family for free flu shots. In 2022, Des Plaines Public Library collected 795 pounds of food and $750 for the self-help closet and food pantry. In addition to all of this, for the 6th year in a row, they have hosted the Des Plaines Chamber's Fall Into a Career Fair and will again be hosting another one on Wednesday, November 1st. They are true partners and are even working with the Chamber to host a business forum on March 17th for candidates running for alderman in Des Plaines. We always know we can count on Jo Bonell and her team if we ever need a thing. Thank you, Des Plaines Public Library. All right, our next recipient is Des Plaines Ace Hardware. Accepting on their behalf are owners Jackie and Raffaello Sinfioni and Melissa Porcaro, Director of Operations. The award is being presented to Des Plaines Ace Hardware in recognition of their unwavering support of the Des Plaines community. In 2022, the city awarded a $100,000 business assistance grant, which helped the owners to give more than a $500,000 investment in both the interior and exterior facade for Ace Hardware to come to Des Plaines. They now anchor the Lee Street Commons Shopping Plaza, which is thriving with new investments, including a new grocery market that opened this year and multiple restaurants. Since opening their doors in the heart of the pandemic, they have serviced over 20,000 Des Plaines residents. They have been wonderful community partners to the Chamber of Commerce. They have helped many of our member businesses complete DIY projects, offering expertise and guidance, and have supported local small businesses since opening. The Des Plaines Ace Hardware has donated to many local nonprofits, as well as supported and sponsored many events and other community groups. As a result, they have positively impacted our community during a difficult time. Thank you, Des Plaines Ace Hardware. The next community enhancement recipient is Oakton College. Accepting on their behalf is President Dr. Joy Ann Smith. The award is being presented to Oakton College in recognition of marking the completion of Oakton College's 5-year facilities master plan, modernizing its Des Plaines campus with sustainable student-centered upgrades that create inclusive learning spaces. In addition, Oakton also opened a cannabis cultivation lab on the lower level of its Des Plaines campus, the first such learning facility on an Illinois community college campus. Combined with newly introduced workforce education programs focused on modern manufacturing, automotive, and healthcare industries, Oakton is creating a pipeline of workforce-ready talent, ready to meet the varying needs of area employers. This is just the beginning of many reasons they were selected as a recipient this year. Thank you, Oakton College. Our next recipient is Wheels. Accepting on their behalf is Mary Formosa, Chief Human Resource Officer. The award is being presented to Wheels in recognition of being a strong and committed local employer in Des Plaines. In 2018, the city supported a Cook County Class 7B property tax incentive. This tax incentive has enabled Wheels over recent years to invest more than $13 million in modernizing its campus, leading to the retention and expansion of their workforce in Des Plaines. Moving forward in 2022, the Wheels organization has gone through unprecedented change that resulted in significant expansion, including more than doubling its employee base and providing new and exciting opportunities for the company's future. As an example, in March 2022, they implemented a post-pandemic return-to-work site plan, bringing more of their workforce back on site in Des Plaines. In December, their parent company, Athene Holding, finalized the purchase of a third fleet management company that combines Wheels Donlen with LeasePlan USA into an unmatched trifecta powerhouse. Throughout their 80-plus year history in the region, to their exciting new future as one of the largest fleet management and mobility firms in North America, we're proud of the impact they have had in the industry and as an employer in Des Plaines. And we're looking forward to seeing what the future holds for them. Thank you, Wheels. All right, our last recipient is Maine Township High School District 207 in recognition of their internship program. Accepting this award is Kayla Hansen, Manager of Business and Community Relations, and Dr. Laura Cook, Director of Career Programming and Alumni Relations for Maine Township High School District 207. The award is being presented to Maine Township High School District 207's internship program. The outstanding program has created opportunities for the business community and the next generation of the workforce to come together for success on both ends. Their internship program has helped to connect the bridge between the business community and our local high school students. As a result, they have positively impacted the next pipeline of workforce in Des Plaines and beyond by working with over 700 community business partners to make their internships happen. District 207 places approximately 175 students per semester into an internship where they work with that organization for the semester to gain valuable skills and experiences that they cannot offer within the classroom. Internships in our community are vital to their mission to get it right for every student and minimize the uncertainty around student career decisions after they graduate high school. Their goal is to have every student have career experiences throughout high school that contributes to their individual career plan by trying on different careers. Sam, would you like to say a few words on behalf of the senator?
Thank you. On behalf of State Senator Laura Murphy's office and the Illinois General Assembly, I'd like to thank you all for joining us today, and I'd like to thank all honorees for joining us this morning as well. Your work in the community has greatly appreciated, and it goes very far. And I'd like to thank this next group of recipients as well, who have dedicated their time as well as their work with their students to provide us with interns. I know on the level for state senator, as well as for the Chamber of Commerce and many of your businesses as well. So I'd like to personally thank this group, and I'd like to thank the rest of the honorees as well.
Can we please get a big round of applause for all the fantastic Community Enhancement Award winners?
Rebecca is like, that is over. Thank God. You did awesome. All right, so thank you, Rebecca. Before I call up the mayor, it is our pleasure to recognize and thank a business that has been in the Des Plaines community for over 46 years, and you are already up here. Kim, Randy, could you please come up and just stand right beside me so I could tell everybody your story? So I have gotten to know you and your team for the past almost 7 years, and in the short time, you've all been like family. We've had good days, and we've worked on the ball for so many years. However, many in the audience have had them as part of their family, celebrating milestones and events over the past 3 generations. So Café Le Cave began in 1969 when the original Café Le Cave restaurant opened in Des Plaines 4 decades ago. Their mother, Rose, purchased it with their Uncle John in 1976. And during this time, they were voted top 100 restaurants in the world. In 1990, they broke ground on their building that they're currently in. Their mother had a vision and wanted to create banquets with a dining experience as a top-notch restaurant. From 1976 until Rose's passing in 2003, she worked morning, noon, and night to make sure every guest, every one of you in this audience, felt like they were walking into their home. From all the stories I heard, she was an extraordinary woman. When Rose passed away, she handed the business down to Gus, Randy, and Kim, and they vowed to keep everything running exactly as how she taught them. Since then, they've done thousands upon thousands of events, each one treated like family. And over the years, as mentioned, they've seen 3 generations walk through their doors. And did you know they were nominated as the most romantic restaurant by Open Table? Probably explains why no one could get into the restaurant right now, and everybody is calling, trying to get in. So along with numerous awards for their weddings, their staff is superior. Most of them have been with them for over 15 years, and even some for 46 years. Kim, Randy, and Gus always say they would not be where they were if it wasn't for their employees. As mentioned earlier, the Chamber has hosted our ball for decades and several other events through the years, including the one that we're at today, and they have just been wonderful partners to work with. So on behalf of the business community and State Senator Laura Murphy, thank you for all your family's incredible contributions to Des Plaines. We will miss you all so much, but we're excited that you get to continue your next chapter with your family, and I know it's going to be a wonderful time for you all on your new journey. And please know you will always have friends in Des Plaines, and if you need anything from the Chamber, or I'm sure from anybody in the office, we are your family, and thank you for everything. We'll miss you. Makes me feel good when Randy says he's proud of me. Thank you, Randy. All right, so now it is my pleasure to introduce to you the reason why many of you are here, to introduce Mayor Andrew Kachikowski to present the Mayor's Address to Business. Mayor?
Thank you. Thank you so much, Andrea. Give me just one moment. I think there's a tech issue with my... All right, here we go. So good morning. I'm so glad to see so many familiar faces, members of the council, members of the business community, members of the chamber. We are very happy to have you here to hear about what's going on in Des Plaines and to present, in so many words, a state of the city. So with that, I know that Andrea already went through most of our staff that are here, but the City of Des Plaines has a professional staff that is second to none. With that, if you're with the city staff, please stand, whether she said your name earlier or not, and we'll give you a round of applause and just thank you for all your service on behalf of our community. Thank you all. I am so grateful for your support day in and day out, and I know that the residents of Des Plaines feel the same. All right, so another key component of our city's success is, of course, our amazing Des Plaines Chamber of Commerce. Its dedicated staff, Andrea, Marissa, and everyone else on the team, and each and every one of you members who contribute time and resources and effort to making our business community strong. So thank you all for your hard work supporting our city's businesses. With that, I'm proud to let you all know that today, in March 2023, the state of the city of Des Plaines is strong. We live together here in a diverse, safe, and vibrant community with a thriving economy. In order to help the city grow along this path, the city adopts a strategic plan every 5 years. This strategic plan is our roadmap. Our guiding principles ensure that we are taking the steps that we need to grow the community that we want to live in. The 2022 to 2026 strategic plan identifies 4 key strategic goals that we focus on building: community character, infrastructure and mobility, reimagined growth, and municipal excellence. This roadmap and these goals give our professional staff direction. They align our team, and they help us to measure our success. As you'll see, we have many successes to be proud of. The City of Des Plaines is putting your tax dollars to work effectively and efficiently. In December 2005, our great city had a $100 million debt problem. Since that time, with the help of our casino revenues and responsible budgeting, we've successfully righted the ship. Where we once had over $102 million in municipal debt, we now have $9.4 million in TIF debt, which is scheduled to come off the books shortly. As I said, all of this remaining debt is in the city's older TIF districts, and this debt is scheduled to come off in the next couple of years. By the end of this year, we will have $6.8 million, and by the end of 2028, the city will be entirely debt-free. This is responsible and effective budgeting. This is leveraging our resources to make the best use of your taxpayer dollars. While our neighbors may need to leverage bonds or tax increases to fund big projects, we don't have to. Des Plaines is able to get big things done, and we pay for those big things by writing a check instead of putting it on the credit card. The entire Des Plaines team consistently focuses on delivering high-quality, efficient, and cost-effective services. We recently approved a balanced budget, and once again, we did it without raising property taxes. In fact, the annual average levy increase over the last 10 years has been about 0.61%, and the last several years, it has been flat. When it comes to residents' property taxes, of course, the city only retains about 11 cents for each dollar of property tax collected. So keep that in mind when you think about the great things that the city does each year from our staff in terms of events and programming and projects. Continuing with our city's fiscal responsibility, Des Plaines has maintained a 25% fund balance for 13 consecutive years. Our finance department is second to none, and the city continues to focus on long-term fiscal planning and budgeting practices. I'm proud to let you know that the city maintains a AA2 municipal bond rating from Moody's Investors Service. The city has been able to take advantage of this rating to refinance our outstanding debt for better interest rates and to pay off the debt that we had early to save on future interest costs. Again, good budgeting, responsible fiscal policy. A big part of Des Plaines' success stems from our business community, from all of you. We have a lot of things going right that make our community attractive for individuals looking to invest the time and money that they need to open or expand their business here in our community. Over the last several years, the City Council has been aggressive in its efforts to reach out and encourage this sort of investment. Whether you're an existing business here in the community, like with Brew that we saw earlier, or if you're looking to set down new roots. One of the ways that we do this is through the smart use of tax incentives like the 6B. The 6B is a tool specifically designed to encourage industrial development throughout Cook County by offering a real estate tax incentive to develop new industrial facilities and to rehabilitate existing structures that are in need of help. I'm sure some of you have seen these as you travel around the city. Many industrial locations are older and in need of real improvement. The investment that we're seeing today in these sorts of locations is breathing new life into areas that have been underutilized for many years. Our business community is constantly evolving, and we're grateful to have these tools to leverage for their success. Over the last 3 years, the city distributed almost $250,000 to help improve businesses here in Des Plaines. These include grants to build out, remodel, and improve building facades at businesses, several of which are here today and received rewards. Grants also came in the form of COVID-related relief to businesses across the city to help them reopen safely after the onset of the pandemic. After receiving feedback from the City Council, our staff in economic development is currently in the process of refreshing our grant programs to make them as useful as possible for local businesses. They're going to be reviewing the strategies of our many peer and comparable communities with local business assistance grants. They were convening a focus group of local businesses, particularly food, drink establishments, to hear about how the program can be most helpful and enticing to businesses like those. Simplifying the program so that it's easy to understand and inviting for businesses to apply is another key target. So hopefully we're going to see some results in the next coming months. In 2022, our team helped to facilitate over $100 million in residential, commercial, and industrial development. Investments and displays from businesses like you are helping us to thrive. New investments in our community promote growth without new taxes for our residents or business owners. And again, this is key because we have not raised the levy in many years. Just like our businesses, the city is investing in our community. Past city council and leadership made wise decisions to utilize gaming revenues to help offset the costs of infrastructure projects. We also make smart and aggressive use of grants and federal dollars that we are utilizing for large-scale projects here in the community, benefiting all of our lives. We're able to get more done without needing to borrow funds or leverage bonds, as we talked about, and we can write that check instead of putting it on the credit card. These investments and our financial stability are helping to make Des Plaines an even more desirable destination to live, work, and play. Today, Des Plaines is bigger than it's ever been before. We are home to about 61,000 people. As of 2020, Des Plaines is at its highest population ever, growing by almost 2,400 people since the last census. That's almost a 4% increase, outpacing most of our neighbors. More people are calling Des Plaines home than ever before. The third source of revenue for the city is sales tax. The sales tax rate for the city of Des Plaines is 10%, but of course the city only receives 2%. Sales tax is subdivided into three categories: retail sales, auto rental tax, and use tax. Many of your businesses' annual receipts contribute to this dollar amount. Again, your success is our success. When you're doing better, the city's doing better. I want to talk a little bit about home values. Now, I'm sure that you all know there's a tricky economy right now with rising interest rates and COVID-related financial hurdles, but I'm pleased to let you know that the city's home values remain strong. Median home prices are up year over year and holding strong compared to many of our neighbors. We're continuing to grow because, again, it is clear that people want to live, work, and play here in Des Plaines. This demand for additional housing in Des Plaines has led to significant amounts of investment over the last several years. We see buildings going up that are changing the skyline of our city. Here's why that's a good thing. A key part of growing and maintaining a vibrant commercial corridor is density, a built-in customer base where individuals will go downstairs and they'll shop at the coffee shop or the retail store, or they'll pick up bread from the bakery on the corner. These buildings are filled with residents who are enthusiastic about living here, and they are ready and willing to spend their money in stores and restaurants, downtown and elsewhere in the city. We're starting to see the fruits of this labor. There are numerous irons in the fire with potential restaurant and other options downtown that we will see in the months and years ahead, who are understanding that this density means that they can succeed in Des Plaines. Now, as I've already alluded to, this is all working. People are coming here to Des Plaines. It's clear that people want to set down roots here. As I already said, we've seen significant investment in new buildings downtown, yet by late 2023, 96% of residential rental units in this area are projected to be occupied. The market rent per month is projected to be approximately $2,200 for a one-bedroom apartment. That's more than I know that many of you probably pay for your mortgages. This signals strong demand and spending power for the people who are going to be living in these apartments downtown. Citywide, the numbers are similar, a projected 96% occupancy rate, with a market rent at approximately $1,700 a month for a one-bedroom apartment. The city's long-term comprehensive plan has expanded mixed-use development as an overarching goal. Since the plan was adopted, 325 residential units and approximately 12,000 square feet of commercial space has been built in our downtown train and bus station area. An additional 131 residential and almost 3,000 square feet of commercial have been preliminarily approved and are in the process of being created. In the area at Oakton and Lee Street, where we're looking at putting in a new train station, 125 townhomes are being constructed within walking distance of the Pace Pulse line and the proposed metro station on Oakton. The Regional Transportation Authority and Urban Land Use Institute just recently awarded a grant for technical assistance to help the city work with developers and to build on that momentum, focusing on sites in the Oakton and Lee Street area. But it's not just residential investment that we're seeing. The city's location, our business climate, and our strong fiscal position make this area ripe for industrial investment. Here are a couple of examples. At 1680 East Touhy, the Iron Mountain Data Center, something highly sought after throughout the northwest suburbs, is an approximately $100 million development that's expected to break ground this year. Out of approximately 15 million square feet of industrial space, again, 96% of that space is occupied as of Q1 2023. Des Plaines' location near O'Hare and highway and rail options contributes to our desirability. And if you have a business that you want to come here, we want you to set down roots. We want you to invest and open up here. Industrial development is vital to our property tax base. It leads to jobs for residents, and it provides for new and existing businesses to join and be part of our business community. Finally, the city is working hard to strengthen our vibrant commercial sectors and our successful industrial district, to showcase our impressive recreational opportunities and to attract high-quality jobs for our residents. We want residents and visitors to have a variety of retail, dining, and entertainment options, with a special focus on major commercial corridors in the downtown area. To help get us there, the city has employed TIF districts in both the Minor Street and Oakton Street corridors. A TIF district essentially freezes property tax revenue within a defined area for up to 23 years. And any new property taxes generated within the district above and beyond the base can be used for approved projects to enhance the infrastructure of the area, curb cuts and sewers and everything else like that. Additionally, the city is now working aggressively with business owners and landlords in both of these parts of town to bring new amenities and investments to the area. We are taking big steps to bring our vision for the city to life. There are some big projects that we'll be seeing move forward soon. First, the renovation and significant additions to the city's police department headquarters. Modernizing this space will make sure that our dedicated officers can protect our community effectively and efficiently, and it's long overdue. Second, we're taking the next step in the proposed Algonquin Road grade separation this year. This project proposes an overpass over the Union Pacific Railroad between Mount Prospect Road and Gulf Road. I'm sure many of you encounter these trains on a weekly basis, going from east to west or vice versa in the city. And when a train is going down those tracks, it blocks the road at Touhy, it blocks the road at Oakton, blocks the road at Algonquin, Dempster Thacker, and on to Gulf. And so this is a major priority for the City Council to try and connect these two wings of the city, both for emergency vehicles and for resident use. So we are currently in engineering, and we are hoping to see this happen in the next few years. Third, I want to revisit the Oakton Street TIF. The city continues to work towards approval of a train station at Oakton and Lee. We've acquired a number of properties, including the old Romanos, which many of you have probably been aware of, and we are looking at getting a train station approved for that location sooner rather than later. The investment of TIF dollars and the demolition of dilapidated properties will drive continued investment in this area and the broader corridor in the years ahead. Fourth, I want to talk about the Leela building. Right across the street here is a structure that can be very complementary of this very Des Plaines Theater where we're standing today. In alignment with the council's vision for a bustling business corridor, the city purchased the Leela property, and we are currently in the process of conducting renovations to make the space more marketable to potential tenants. This will add to an area that's already often bustling, thanks again to this theater, which we're glad to have Mr. Ernesti running. Finally, key structures throughout the Des Plaines downtown area, including the corner bank location across the train tracks from where we're standing right now, at Lee and Ellenwood, and the old Leona structure. These are prime spaces that have unfortunately sat vacant for many years. The City Council is currently working aggressively with the owners and with potential developers to restore life to these structures and to other key buildings downtown to continue the momentum that we are seeing here. I know that was a lot of stats and figures, but I want to inform you all about what's going on here in the city. We've got so much more happening here and so much more to look forward to. Real change takes time, but with real vision, responsible leadership, and dedicated people, we are continuing to make Des Plaines an amazing place to live, to work, and to raise a family. So congratulations again to today's award winners. Your investment in our community is crucial for our collective achievements. Thank you all for being a part of our success, and have a great morning.
Thank you so much, Mayor. And those flowers are from North Suburban Flower Shop. Thank you, Pam. Beautiful. We're looking forward to working and partnering with you and the city on all these exciting new projects. And there's just such great things ahead for Des Plaines. In the spirit of March beginning, may I share a quote with you all? Ella Woodford Parker, are you here today? She is here. So this started with when Ella was a chamber board president about these quotes, and I think today is March 1st. So if I may read this quote to you. As we move forward to the bright days ahead, I encourage you to bring a grateful, giving, open heart full of love, compassion, and kindness for yourself and others. A peaceful mind full of positive thoughts and only great things to come. A renewed spirit full of passion and purpose to help make all of your dreams come true. So let's welcome March and let's begin and spring ahead. So thank you all for coming today. I do want to give a big shout out. I saw Ron Onesti with Onesti Entertainment was sitting there. I think he might have gotten up. Thank you, Ron, and your team once again for hosting. Hi, Ron. Oh, there's Ron. Thank you. And again, all our sponsors and every one of you that has supported the Chamber in your own way, we are here for you. And again, we just cannot wait to see what happens in the months to come. So we're looking forward to seeing you all, every one of you in a sparkly dress and in a suit and tie, and having a great time celebrating at Rivers Casino's new event center. And I do want to thank Peggy for helping. She is with Rivers Casino and has helped us, even though she's so busy with everything that she is doing day to day at the event center. So thank you all. We'll see you on April 14th, and have a fantastic March spring ahead.